Hi everyone, my name is Prophetess Aja Cobb. I am the next runway star. I am an ordained prophet, an ordained pastor, a mommy, a chef. I was named the mother of Africa and the mother of Uganda in March of 2025, so I do a lot. It's for the work that I've done with the widows and orphans there, so I appreciate all that has been put on my plate. I wanted to come on real quick just to tell you a little bit about myself. Again, I'm Aja. Um, I want to tell you a little bit about my backstory and why the runway is important to me. For me, the runway represents a connection. The platform before the runway causes me to think of everything that has to be left behind, and you're walking into the very thing that you've always wanted to. From a child, I've modeled. I modeled as a child. I modeled in high school. I did some modeling in college. And just to be able to realize the actual dream of modeling would be spectacular for me. I always tell people to sparkle, shine, be brilliant, and radiate throughout their day because light attracts. And that's what I do. There was a time that I didn't feel like I could live like that. My daughter is 26 now, so 27 years ago, I was raped. I knew the assailant. He was actually a deacon at my church. And for the first 8 years of her life, it was like there was some abuse there. And then there was me moving away. And then, like, for the first 8 years of her life, it was like being in court once or twice a month or every month for the first 8 years of her life until a judge with some sense here in Georgia cut all the foolishness off. And I'm so grateful to that judge. So that brought a level of peace to my life, and I was able to raise my daughter in peace. From someone who didn't want her, yet wanted to keep coming at me because his truth, the truth of who he was found out. Now I want you to follow along. What I'll do is I'll start a video series, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what happened and where I'm at. What I have learned is I am not what happened to me. And I can honestly say that that was one of the hardest lessons of my life, because I felt that that was going to always be an identifier for me. The girl that got raped in church. The girl that got raped. I'm not that. I'm Asha T.F.L. Whitfield Cobb, the next runway star. Thank you for having me.